Parsons with it. The feed now to Leonard. And Parsons kicks to Leonard. No good on the three.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
The drive by Cousins. It's deflected. 51 seconds left in the third. And stolen by Cousins. Parsons outside. Beyond the arc. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his fourth assist in this one.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
It's stolen by Ajinça.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Cousins drops them both. Warriors leading by 6. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Cousins. It's stolen by Ajinça. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Vaughn. Great D that time from lights out.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Got it off in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Lights out. He's in at the point. Sanders is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Clippers moving the ball around. Cousins, no one around him. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's lights out.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Golden State needs to get off a shot, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Jordan dishes to Cousins. Outside for Griffin. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's lights out. He's guarded by Cousins. And stolen by Cousins. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And McLemore slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
To tie it up. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
And now Doris Burke, update from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Ball's knocked loose. And it's the Warriors on the break.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game.
Here's Griffin, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. No good from lights out.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vaughn's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. Here's lights out. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Puts it up from 15. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's good. Vaughn's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
They're obviously starting to lose some of their focus here, committing more and more turnovers as the game goes along. Not a good sign.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Griffin. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's lights out. Pulls up. And right through it goes. Lights out's got 4 this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Attention, Stadium. Your Spirit Dance Team.
There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep, and that one's good. Lights out's got 39. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
.114 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Barnes. Wants to get it to Sanders and does. Buries it.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
L.A. has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Cousins kicks to Griffin. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Here's lights out. Just 5 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They've led by as many as 11 points, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
You other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
Substitution on the court.
Right wing from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
The dish to Cousins. The 3. Vaughn gets the bucket.
Rashaan Vaughn.
Here's lights out. And the miss. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a crucial game for him. Time.
Way to play. Hey.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen, with a nice win following a tough loss last time out, was there a lesson you learned about yourselves and how you played differently tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Just make the easy play and share the ball. That's when we're really good. We have a lot of talent on this team, and if we get everybody involved, and that's whatever it takes to win tonight, we got to get it done.
Steph, great job tonight. Nice win. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hole. He pumped new life into their season by leading them tonight to even the series. This kid is woo-wee.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everybody.
estás con el manojo lleno y